Hello, I'm Jakub Kunčík, author of this game, and I show you today game rules for fast or easy mode. So complex rule for this mode. So what do you need to have? You need game rules, player cards. This is errata with this fast mode rules. It's here actually. Okay, I just tell about all thing, and when there's something for errata, I just mentioned it. So now globally, so this game has 3 parts, as you see here. It's part 1, part 2 and part 3. Each part has 2 maps. So we see now this Typhus and Rhino map here. And each part includes 4 player components. So let's say we play now. So I have here 3 players, but this one is from part 1. So part 2 is this. So part 2 is actually blue, red, green and gray. And part 1 is then black, white, light blue and brown. The part is there is also part 3. It's purple, yellow, turquoise and light green. And if you have all 3 parts, you can combine it in one great game in 12 player, theoretically. So no needed to know now, but it's something like globally thing. There is something like 450 wooden component together, but in this errata, for example, you don't use all thing, and in Kickstarter it also will be I think 100 less components, so like something like 150 pieces. So here is some intro. No needed to know now. And then is here pretty important thing, these colors. So white and green, it's for basic mode. Yellow and light yellow, it's for advanced mode, and a red one is for, and pink is for complex mode. So you don't need read all of game rules, but only what you want to play. And I just say start with ground basic mode or with this fast mode, what we look at today. So this is game rules. So in last page is this content. Here is some index. So game rules actually is not for read it as first text. It's for when you look some special situation and so on and so on. Okay, so first really page is about cohorts, buildings and commodities. So there is 4 types of component in this game. It's cohorts, building, commodities and dice. And you find the dice here in combat section. So cohort actually is the basic unit, and by cohort you can make build new structure, size neutral territory and fight. With building you can store something, some economic stuff, commodities. You can build new cohorts, and you can collect taxes and other thing, and you also have protection against your enemy. And commodities is something like food for your army and for your structures, for your buildings. So it's just your economic stuff, and you have to build it up So you are okay with that. Okay, we'll look later for these elements. Then you have something about game plan. So all what you need to know about game plan. We look at later. So it's a map with these borders and colors. Then you have something about game fields, so land game field and this sea game field. Then you have storage capacity of buildings actually, and something about control and connection. Here is something like setup of the game, so preparation. So starting player for setup, then game setup itself, then how it's this sequence of subphase. So this is here, this overview card. Yeah, this is the boards in game. So this one, and another. Here are victory condition and scoring. So here are indicators in the game. So we just have some thing what you can follow. So it's money. This is this yellow token. Then you have victory points. This is this scale. Then you have prestige in advanced mode. So this is by red tokens. Then you have subphase. You can see here, and years. You can see here. And in not advanced, but in complex mode, you have also battle board, and you have sequence of this battle then. So that is the movement phase. So when you look at here, also in fast mode you have this regular phase and special phase. In fast mode you have only taxes, and here not feeding but salaries. So you have regular phase, and here special phase. In other modes you have this another special phase. So move is the first regular phase, and it has 3 subphase: movement of cohorts, movement special, movement retreat. In fast mode you don't have this special move, you have only these 2. Then you have a combat phase. So maybe something general about movement. So you have movement of cohort. Movement special is about economic stuff movement. Then you have retreat, so it's movement to your structure. So it's movement in your land. Then you have something about locked game fields. It means when game field is locked, you cannot retreat from this game field. You have also something like movement crossover. So when you just move like this, it's not the result is not there, but the result is you are locked on this border. Then it's landing. So it's when you move from ship to land game field and so on. Here are some bonuses and so on. Not important now. Then you have combat phase. There's also 3 subphase, and in fast mode you have all 3. So it's withdraw, it's movement to your building as fortification point. Battle, it's fight in the field, battlefield, and then a siege, so it's attack against structure, against building. So it's here. So withdraw, then concept of encirclement. So when you withdraw from game field, so you have, let's say, here 1 soldier, and then against you are 3 cohorts. You can withdraw, so you are in this village, and then they control, the red player control then this game field. So it means it's encirclement here now, because yeah, it's enough unit for encirclement. So this village is encirclement, and it's mean it's special. Battle in field is clear. There is naval battle, and there is also battle with unfinished construction. So it's you can build something. You just build here new village, for example. Then is this battle in battlefield, but with structure. So it has special rules for this battle. And then is siege. So you just can attack this building. It's pretty hard to make it. So you just need to buy siege weapon. So and then it's more easy, but you also need maybe more cohort. This is from another game, of another mode. Here are game dice. So in fast mode and in basic game, you have these two possibilities. So dice 1 and dice 2. As you see, dice 1 is pretty weak, and here it's quite strong dice. Here are some bonuses, so we just look at it later. Then you have rear phase. So when you look at here, it's rear phase. It's also 3 subphase. In fast mode, you don't play fishing subphase. You have only construction, so you build new buildings, and trade. You just buy new stuff, cohorts, buildings, or commodities, but not in fast mode. So construction is how you build a structure. In fast mode, you start every time in this 50%. So you have only 2 rounds, not 4. Then you can buy new soldiers as light infantry, and you can later upgrade them to heavy infantry or another unit, but you have some request for it. Fishing is not important, and commodities now also not. You can see here, for trade buildings, you have to pay for this structure, and you need to involve 2 cohorts for build 1 village, and it takes 2 rounds. So with 4 cohorts, which is maximum is 4, you can build 1 village with 4 cohorts in 1 round, actually. And yeah, here you can see also some statistic of this cohort. So let's say light infantry has only 1 life, heavy infantry 2. And only light infantry can build, and they can reroll, and so on and so on. So it's more complex thing. Special phase, we don't play special phase in fast mode, only the taxes and the not feeding, but salary. It should be here later. So taxes, you just collect from each village 1 money, for each port 2 money, for each city 3 money, and for control field, also included field with village and port and city and so on, half of them. So it's quite easy then. And salaries, it means you have to pay with money, not with food, with money, each village 1, each city 2, not 3 but 2, and each cohort with 1. And when it's cohort encircled, then double. When it's building is encircled, then also double. And when you are not connected, you just cannot pay them, and they are destroyed. Then is diplomacy, and this is last thing actually. So diplomacy is pretty important, and diplomacy you cannot find diplomacy here in player card. So it's only thing you need to know from game rules before game. All other things are also here, so you don't need to read the game rules. So let's check this thing. So this player card is actually from version 0.95, and this fast mode is from version 0.965. So it means it's not here, but I just can talk about it. Actually, the game rules for it are here. Use basic mode, don't use move special rear fishing, no special phase, no commodities. In the end, round 1, 2, 3, special phase taxes. In the end, round 4, special phase salaries. Salaries, what I have I have said. Complete and encircled is important, because it could be situation they are incomplete or they are encircled, and then then they are different rules for taxes and for salaries. In the rear, 2 rounds, 50%. I have said. Other conditions remain. It's mean you need, for example, for village these 2 cohorts, for city 4, and so on. Victory condition, unification, dominance, might A and B only. This is different against basic mode. There are 4 victory conditions, you take 2 of them, but in fast mode you have only A and B, and you need to take both of them. We look at it later. And you are still limited, it's new, 2 cohorts, not 20 as you have in a game, but only 12, and 20 covers, they are displayed, tiles. You have 30 of them, but you use only 20, and 16 for buildings and 4 for another stuff. So let's say for victory points and peace and so on. And last thing, it's also quite new, is heavy infantry cannot move in subphase move retreat. So in old version was it cannot move in move special, but now is something like change, so it worked better also in this fast mode. So heavy infantry is pretty strong, but they cannot move in retreat phase. So when we prepare this game, you need to read this first page of player cards. It's important. When you play, you just take this, and you take only this white and not commodities. So just look here in trade phase, what's the price? What's the price? Here in construction phase, how you represent this construction work. Here are victory condition. Here are victory points. Here are this scoring in the end of the game or for another player as well. Finning is not important. This is not important. This is not important. Here you can see dice. Here you can see taxes, and here are bonuses from battle. And that's all. That's all what you need to know. So we start here. So you prepare just map. Then you prepare. Okay, I have no overview card for fast mode now, but I prepare it later. So it's just, as I said, regular phase without special and fishing, and without these 2. And here are taxes and here are salaries. That's the point. You just use also these 2 indicators, one for years, this is here, and one for phase, this is here. So you just move and you just show what's actual phase. You also use this player board. As you see, this yellow are also for advanced mode, not important now. So you have Lord and Vassal. If it's needed, but it could not happen also in normal game. But if needed, you have here also the Lord and Vassal. So when is someone your vassal, you just take his tiles and you place it here, and it's your vassal. And each taxes he paid something for you. Here you just show how much money you have. So let's say 5. When you pay something, you just go down. When you collect taxes, you just go up. So it's easy. And the second is when you have a lot of money. So you have, let's say 15, you have 10 plus 5. That's easy. Okay. Here we have the map, so game plan, as in game rules names. So here you can see the victory point scale. Here you are map. The map has 2 areas. One is sea and one is land, as you know. Sea in the fast mode is all sea, just sea, nothing special. You need to know only one thing for sea, and that's the borders. So how many players play this game that these borders are in game. So let's say we play in 2 to 3 players, only this big borders are in game. So when we look at, for example, here is one border, here is second. So this one is one game field of sea in game 2 or 3 player. This is one game field. So from here, each game field, you just can go to this game field. When you play in 12 player, then in C are all these borders in game. So it's mean this is one game field, this is second, third, fourth. When we play, let's say in 4 to 7, this is in game, this is in game, this dashed line not. So this is one game field for 4 to 7, this is second game field for 4 to 7 player. So easy is it. For land, there is some special, so no economic stuff, but for defense is one important thing. So when you have one game field, let's say we play 2 to 3 player, they are only in the game this black line and red line. So it's mean one game field is this, and when you go, you just go to adjacent game field, like here, but you cannot go from here to here because only connection is black. So it's mean here are so high mountains you cannot go through. So you just need to go here and then next round here. So this is just impenetrable border. Easy. So when you have a game field with only brown color as here, then you have level of fortification +1. So when you have village here in Aragon, it's not only level 1, but level 1 +1, so it's level 2 level of fortification. When you have their city, it's not level 2, but level 2 +1, so level 3 actually. We just don't look at this color, another color. This is economic stuff, and this hedge, this is for weather. So this are climate zone. So not important now. Also in C, not important these two colors. So just borders and just this brown game field. When you have more color, it's, as you can see here, more color is like the better one. So when you have yellow and so on, so it's like yellow. So only whole brown land game field is with this bonus. So this one not. So actually in game 2 to 3 player, there are only 3 of them. One here, one here, and one here. When you play, let's say 4 to 7, it's also the white line in the game. So one game field is then this, and so on. So there are more this brown game field, and so on and so on. Let's say when you play this yellow mode, you have also these start bonuses, and it has more complex rule about you play as Muslim or as Christian kingdom, these reinos, and so on and so on. But not important now. There is also game field capacity. So it's mean you are limited what you can have in one game field. Let's say we play in 3 player, so blue, red, and white. So in one game field could be only one settlement. Settlement is village or cities. When you want to cities, you have to upgrade this village to cities. So you just buy this upgrade. When you have a game field with shore, you can have here one settlement as here, but also one shipyard. And shipyard has also 2 possibilities, and it's dock or upgrade from dock to port. So this is maximum what you can have in one game field here, and this is maximum what you can have here as building. There is also a limitation of economic stuff, but not important now. And then you have cohorts, and they are unlimited in game field. And that's all for fast mode. Game setup, we just don't use now this economic stuff. So each player prepare let's say we are here. So each player prepare 4 these tiles and 6 units. Actually 5 with point and 1 with line. So it's light infantry and it's a transport ship. 3 village and 1 dock, and you place it to map. So that's is game setup, and that's special rule how to play it. You just check the game rules, so we just look at it. Now it's a representation of large army and movement capacity. So movement capacity, it means you just orientate it to north, for example, and when you move, you just empty of your movement capacity, and all players know it. So you can outmaneuver your opponent with this movement, because you play simultaneously. So it could happen. You just have a big army here. You move with 1. They move here. And then you can move with the rest of your army, or you just can use this possibility to retreat. So you are here, let's say so, and they just move here, and let's say you just move here, but in same time they just go out and go to your village. So now you have problem because they are here, but you can also retreat to your village. So you are here then. When you want to catch them, because they are only 2 of them, and big army go here from another direction. So you are here in this situation in 3 player. So 1 game field, 1 game field, 1 game field, 1 game field. So they just move like this. So you just want to crush them. Was your first move. They are waiting, and now they move here and here. So now you can just move here and make this cross movement. So they are locked here on the boundaries, and then you make this withdraw or retreat, and you just join them. So you have 1 battle here. They cannot join this battle in first round, so you just cross them, maybe all of them without loss, and then you are here and you fight, and you are in good position. When you play this situation another way, so like this, you are 5 against 6. So you just, in this game, there are a lot of possible situation what you can make as better solution, also with small armor to make it better for you. Okay. So this was this deplet, so empty movement capacity and full movement capacity. You have also some these tokens. So let's say, okay, I just take one of this red. Yeah. So this one red is 1 extra. So you can just this is 2 units, 1 extra. So when you have 2 of them, it's 3. And you have 3 of them, it's 4. 4 unit or 4 unit, as that. So this is 4 unit, this is 4 unit. For 5, you can use this one. It's mean not +4 or something, it's 5. So when we have 1 token, it's 5 unit. When we have 2 tokens, it's 10 units. And it represents which unit is here. When we have 10 units, it's actually Legion, and it has normal special. In another mode, it has another bonus. So not here in fast mode, but just say. Okay. Then you have storage and capacity and limits of buildings. So you can store economic stuff here. Not important now. Only you can store in village 5 cohorts. So when you are when you defend your village with your great army, and there are larger army here, you can withdraw with your units to village, but only 5 of them. So 1 has to go away or just fight in a field. So this is this limit. For a city is 2. For dock is this 2 ships. For port 4 ships. And then you have limit of this building, so you can purchase in each village, each round, only 1 cohort. And you can upgrade only 1 in village. In city, 2 and 2. It means when you have city and you are in this situation, you can only upgrade 2 of them to heavy infantry, not all of them. When you have here village, you can buy only 1 new cohorts, not 2 of them. So here in this situation, you just can buy 2 new units and upgrade 2. So let's say you can actually buy 2 new heavy infantry, but that is maximum. You can buy 1 here, but you cannot upgrade here light infantry to heavy. It's only in city. And in retreat you are here, but it's maybe not enough. So your building capacity is also important in this game. So this was this. Now you have buildings. So as I said, you have village, settlement, city is also settlement. Then you have dock, this is shipyard, and port, these 2, this is also shipyard. This is only what you need to know about building now. Then you have cohorts. This is light infantry, this is heavy infantry, this is siege machines, this is transport ship, and this is warship. All units have something special, so let's say only light infantry can build a building. Heavy infantry has better dice, more lives, and has ability to reroll once. Siege machines don't move, they only remove 4 shields from level of fortification. So standard village has 5. So 1 fortification level is LF has 5 shield and 1 dice as defend unit in this also empty village. So here are shortcuts. So LF is the level of fortification. So 1 village has 5 lives. So when you want to destroy 1 village, you need a lot of units, because you just roll with dice like these. So it's not probably you just roll the sword, or you need stronger units with these dice. Then you just take 3 or 4 of them and you can succeed. Or you just upgrade 1 of your cohorts to siege machine, and they remove 4 of level of fortification shields. It means 1 village has only 1 life to destroy, so only 1 sword needed. So you can just with 2 cohorts go to village here, 1 upgrade to siege machine, and when you roll 1 sword, you just size this village. This dice also roll against you with this blue one, so it's okay. It's not so simple, but you can also be dead by that when you don't have luck. But normal with this situation, you just size it. You lost 1 unit. This is downgrade to normal, and it's yours. So this is minimum what you have to need when you use siege machines. So transport ships could take 3 another units. So it's mean when you have transport ship here, you just can in movement phase you just can unload these 3 another units, and then they are empty of so they just move empty of their capacity, but they are now crew, so they can move with these units. And when you have here another village with port in retreat phase, you just move here, so you are just quite quick when you combine it. And then you have warships. It's mean They have also better dice and better, more lives and better dice. And they have special ability. They don't start in dock or in shipyard, but they start immediately in this game field. So it could be, so you are quicker in this fast mode only. And this another thing as fishing, it's not important now, so it's not so good, but yeah. So that's what you need to know. Here, this is all special phase, so let's say taxes are important. Making money from tax collection from complete and unencircled buildings, village +1, port +2, city +3, and half for each control land game field, maximum 1 land game field for settlement. This last sentence is not true now, because this errata say when you have military control there and you are connected, you can also collect your taxes from +1 from your LGF with settlement. And then you have salaries, that's not here, but as I said, it's you just pay 1 money for each cohort and each complete and uncircled village, and 2 money from complete and uncircled city, double for encircled, and unconnected debt, that's the same. Okay, that was a special phase. And now you have movement phase cohort. Each cohort has capacity of 1 movement to adjacent field. Movement 2 from sea, only possible without foreign units at the sea. 2 from shipyards always. So it means, it don't mean when you are in this situation, and here are another unit. So it could happen when someone is here and in trade phase he buys just this warship. They immediately go here, and now you just cannot go here. That's not possible because it's locked. It's with strange units, so you just cannot make this movement. But when you are here with your ship, you just go. It's not forbidden. You just move with ship to another to game field with strange enemy units. It's only you cannot move this because it's danger. That's why you cannot move like this. So this is movement cohorts. You can combine this movement as I just show. So you just, when you start, like let's say you start here, you just move here, and you are not empty with your, so you can move here. No problem. When you are in this situation, you can move here, and with your units you can move here. But then you lost this ship. You gain one money, but you are lost. You cannot go back. You just need to buy new ship here in dock, and then go here, and then not 4 but only 3. So that's the point. When you downgrade your unit in your shipyard, you gain the whole price of this upgrade. So it's 2 actually here. For warship is 3, so you have, when you go here, you have +2, but you lost this unit and again. So this is movement cohorts. Then you have movement special, no needed to know now. Then movement retreat cohorts outside locked field. So when game field is locked, so you just move here and you move here also, you cannot now retreat here because it's enemy unit. They protect this movement, so you just cannot do that. You are locked in the field with this unit. Or retreat to adjacent field with a settlement and enemy free location at sea may retreat to ship. So you can also retreat to your ship in retreat phase. But when you are locked, then no, when you are here, you can retreat to your ship. Your ship could retreat here or to shipyard. So you can retreat. Also, you can retreat with this. But when you retreat once, you cannot retreat one more time. You just need to retreat with this unit with capacity. So in the retreat phase, all units has one movement capacity. You can also combine it, as I said now. Yeah. Ships outside the locked field may retreat to shipyard, as I said. Then you have combat, so it's withdraw. It's possible to retreat within the game field to settlement. So let's say the situation is so, you can withdraw here, like this. In this game it's not important, because it's only so. It means you build something, like this. But in another mode, you have also economic stuff here. So every time when you withdraw, you just place your tiles on your cohorts. So withdraw is possible to retreat within the game field. So not to another game field, but within the game field to your structure. An encircled unconnected occurs. It's mean now it's encircled. Yeah. So the game field own now a white player, not the red one. And this small area with village doesn't change anything. So now is the holder of this game field white. So withdraw automatically mean this is encirclement occurs. Withdrawn herd is not important now. Settlement can be starved in winter. Also here, you just need to pay the double, and when you don't pay, you are just dead. And when you don't pay for your village, they automatically withdraw to your opponent, to this enemy. But this enemy have to feed them. So you just pay it as white for it, and then it's yours. When you don't pay it, it's dead. So first time, red must have to feed them, but double. When they don't pay, white could feed them, and then is encircled, then is sized. It means you also collect these victory points and so on. And when you don't pay it, it's destroyed. Then you have battle. It's dice roll, attack, losses, life restored, escape, followed by other rounds battle. So you fight after first round on land. You can escape from this battle without interception. In naval battle, after second round, you could escape from this battle. And battle seems okay. You have, let's say, this situation, 2 cohorts again. One, you just take dice for unit. You just check which dice. Then you roll. You can here reroll, and then you kill someone. And you can fight more. In this situation is no sense, because he has 2 lives, but you have only 1 dice, maximum 1 sword, so better to escape. Yeah. And yeah, we show just all possible circulation for this fast mode. So let's say you have in land these units. So this occur only by enemy buildings. So in this situation, they don't fight in battlefield. They fight only in a siege subphase. So they don't fight. When you downgrade them to light infantry, they fight, but then they cannot, they have to wait, and in trade phase, they need to buy again this stuff. So it's just decision, downgrade or don't downgrade. When not, you have only 3 dice, this white one, and he has as heavy infantry this blue one, and he can reroll. That's the point. When you have a lot of units, something like this, in this situation, you you don't fight, but you could defend itself. So let's say its situation is so. So you have 5 units, and when you have 5 units, you have this bonus. 5 cohorts plus 1 shield, so it's mean you have 1 extra life. So this red army has this dice, he rolls, then he could reroll, but not now. Let's say here is the so, you can reroll it. Okay, doesn't help. So you have now 2 swords. This player have 4, because they don't want to downgrade it. He just rolls. Not so good, but 1 sword and 3 empty. It's also 1 bonus. So 3 empty. 3 dice without sword is 1 sword. So it's mean actually it's 2 swords. 2 swords here, 2 swords here. So you need to kill these 2 units. You cannot kill siege machines because they are in back always. So you just kill. So situation will look like this. Then in second round you can just escape, but you cannot move with this unit, so you have to downgrade it and move to make this escape. When you don't make it, you can fight another round, but in this situation it seems like this. But as you know, probably this white dice is not so good. Without bonuses, also this empty, your probability to roll this one is only 3%. So it's not probably. So when you downgrade this one, then you have 3 dice and it's better chance. Also nothing, but 3 empty is 1, so you can minimum kill this one. He just roll nothing, he could reroll 2, not so good, and you now could escape. When you escape or you win, so you just kill him 2, you just earn 1 victory point. So when you are here in this situation and you win as red the battle, you just win 1 point and white lose 1 point. So that's the battle phase. Then you have siege phase. It's optional attack and 1 siege engine minus 4 shields from level of fortification before attacking defenders without defensive bonuses. So it's mean, so when you protect as 1 heavy infantry this village against this army with 1 extra siege machines, this level of fortification is 1. That's why you have 5 shields, but this unit it's only 1 of them, and then you fight with this 6 cohort. But you now don't have these bonuses, so it's mean there are no bonuses with siege without defensive bonuses. So 3 empty dice is not defensive bonus, but 5 units as shield is defensive bonus. So it's mean you don't have this shield in siege subphase. So now you have to roll not 7 but only 6, because they don't have a dice, with 6 dice, and you need to roll 1 dice to break in, and then you have to kill this unit which has 2 lives. So you just roll. So you have 1 dice, 3 empty, the second, and this is nothing. So you just break in, so you just fight. So they are now downgrade, but you just use this one, but this one you cannot use because they have 2 lives. So it's mean when you kill only half of him, they in another round, battle round, they have again 2 lives, not only 1. So let's say only 1 helps here, and the other dice were for nothing. And this one rolls directly against them, and he has one normal dice he could reroll, and one level of fortification has this blue one, and they cannot reroll. So you just roll first with heavy infantry, one, and then second. So you just roll this one. They don't have these defeat bonuses, so you just kill these 2 units. Then in second round you just fight in this village, so you don't have this second dice because you broke in, and you now have these defensive bonuses. So you have 5 dice and defensive bonus. You just roll like this, and you just have 2, and you just kill him. And he, without 6, this is 6, so 2 swords. I say 6 because with blue I have by 6 2 swords. With 6 you just kill 1 shield and 1 unit, so in the end you just size this village, and when they was defended, it's destroyed. You just collect 4 your points, 1, 2, 3, 4. He just lost 2 of them, 1, 2, so not 4 but only 2, and you just gain 1 money for plundering this village. When they are no defender and you just size it, so it's like they roll with this blue one, you roll with 3 white. Okay, 1, this is nothing. You just in, they roll against you, 1, so you just lost 1 cohorts. You just sized this village. You just collect 4 victory points, then they lose 2 of them and they are 0. Nothing, this is minimum, so nothing happens. And you just don't plunder this village, it's yours now. So it was not destroyed by siege. So that's so simple as it. You could also stay out in this situation and wait, and when it's this winter, they have to feed them, and it's double. So it's mean not 1, 2, 1, 2, it's mean 2 plus 2 is 4. It's pretty expensive. So better to fight in winter, or they can starve to death, or economically they can lose a lot of money in this situation. So it's good to attack in winter. So this was a siege phase. Without defense bonuses. Defender attack directly, fire shield, dice 2 for each level of fortification, no bonuses for a level of fortification after breaching fortification. So when you are in, when you broke in, then a defender has no more bonuses. Then we have construction phase. So execution representation of construction since the last round. More cohorts faster, maximum 4. So it's mean not in construction phase, but in let's say in trade phase, you are just here. So you just start here in movement, you go here, and now you just wait until trade phase, subphase, so it's here, and then you pay. Let's say you are white, you are here. You just say, I want to build new village. So you just look here, village, 3 money. So you just pay 3 money. Then you need 2 cohorts there, where you want to build something. So it's impossible to build new village here, because they are here another. You just can only upgrade this village to city. So you just here, you just buy this, you just pay this 3 money, you place new token here, and you place your soldier in this village. And you start in fast mode in 50%. So you need not 4 rounds, but only 2. When you have 4 cohorts there, you need only 1 round. And 1 round, it's mean when is this construction phase, now the work happens. So now they just rotate 25% and 50%. 4 of them. Building is ready. So now in trade phase you can use it for buy new soldier because it's finished. When the buildings are so, you just start with 2 cohorts only. In construction phase, you just rotate only 90 degrees and they are not finished. You cannot use them for trade and for taxes. So just incomplete. But you also don't need to pay for salaries of these buildings. So you pay only these 2 cohorts, but this is unfinished, so you just don't pay it. This was construction. And last phase is trade. You can buy and sell commodities, buy and upgrade cohorts, buy materials for construction, and proceed construction, can pay redemption. It's all important. So when you have, let's say, situation, you just fight here against someone in battle. So in this situation, I just don't say it, in this situation, you attack this construction. This unit cannot fight with full potential because they just build something. So in this game it's so, you have 1 die as attacker and not 2, but only half of them as construction. So it's fair fight, but you have full of lives. So when you roll like this, you just kill only 1 of them. But it's rounded down, so next round you have to move from this construction, then it's destroyed, but not from him, so no victory points. And you fight in the second round, so it's decision if you want to fight in this situation with 1 or 2 dice. When you have luck, you just defeat him, and then you also in the construction phase finish this building. When you lose 1 unit, okay, you cannot kill him now, but let's say it was this situation, so you roll and both of you roll like this, then it's situation so. Now in construction phase, you don't have enough men for make this construction to the end. So then you have to move here with this another cohorts. And when it's phase trade, you can proceed to this building, and then in next round construction, you can finish this building. It's mean proceed to building. Then you have also, you can pay redemption. About diplomacy, I say the thing in the end, and you can buy the stuff. That's the important thing. I could also show the naval battle, so it's easy. So easy situation is 1 against 1. You just look which dice. It's also this white, so it's simple. When you have 2 of them, you have 2 dice, simple. When you have this situation, so you have crew with your ship, you have only 1 dice in first round, and when you live after this first round, they are locked, and then you have 3 dice actually. But when in first round they roll so, then you kill all of the cohorts. They are done. When you have more ships, something like here, and you roll in first round, so you kill this cohort. Let's say it was so or so, not important now. You kill 1 of ship, then okay, it's not it's important because let's say the situation is so. You kill 1 of these, so these are not killed. They are killed, but they don't fight because they are now in sea. So you just have in the second round these 2 dice, then you roll, and when the situation is so, they are killed. And after battle, you have capacity of 3, so you just can upload him back. When is this situation so you have heavy infantry, and you are destroyed, you can save this cohort only as a light infantry. You just cannot save people with heavy infantry thing. You just you can save only people, so without this stuff. So it's the automatically downgrade. When you have a warship in this situation, it's pretty interesting. So first round, you are in this fight. You cannot re-roll. You just roll once, but you have better dice. So your chance to destroy all of these units is quite good. So like this. Okay. All that, but okay, in this situation, quite good. You can also roll twice. So also in this situation, and let's say in this situation, could happen something like this. And then you kill 4 cohorts with 1 unit. So it's pretty dangerous. And then is this a construction fight. So it's important to know when you build new village, you can direct attack of this building. Let's say so. When you make upgrade of village, you can also direct attack this building. But when you build, let's say, port, you are protected because you are, let's say, in border. So you cannot attack directly this structure because you have to break in this village and then you conquer all of them. So this is not secret. This is a protected structure. Also, the port is protected. Also, upgrade to port is protected from this village. And then this situation, you fight in border, so you just change the side and you are locked here. And let's say the situation is so in first round fight only these 2 units and so. And from second round, if they are still fighting, because when he win, he could move here and there is no more fight. But when they fight more, then all units for these 2 game fields, which are this border, could join this battle, but not join but only join. They stay here, but they join the fight. So the situation is so. And then when you rolls, you have better chance. Okay, not here. You have better chance to win, and so. These units stay here, and this unit can choose which side they go. It's also when it's the fight is bigger. After first round, let's say you just roll like this, but you know there is these 2 units here, so you just roll so you just kill 1, but now you know they join in the second round with this heavy infantry. That's not good for you, so you just could escape here in neutral field or yours, or when you fight in borders, it's you can choose. You can also go to, let's say, here. You can also go to enemy game fields. From border you can go everywhere. So you can, after first round, escape from this battle, and this unit can follow you. But in this situation it's not good because they are 3 against 1 and you fight new battle here in this game field. So you just stay here and you just have to go here or here, so you just go here. And then you just, as red, you have lost this battle, so you just -1 and he has +1. So in this situation, when you have 10, you just elf. You win the fight and you can here go to siege. So after battle in field, you go to siege phase, and when we have good position, so let's say you are so, you can try to attack without siege weapon. It seems like this. You need to 5. Okay, you have 4. Okay, it's not enough, but you can re-roll. Nothing. Let's say, and you can size it for yours. Also, after fighting on the border in same round, it could occur. So that's pretty all of you need to know. So it's complex. This what could all happen. So let's say you can in movement phase could okay. So you need to show this capacity. So this situation could be so. So it's important for you now, and so you just know, okay, I want to size his village. So you just can, so let's say it's like here. You could go like this with all done, but in the same time, so it's simultaneously, he is not locked now, because locked game field, it means you are locked before this subphase and whole time this subphase. So they was not locked before this phase start, so they just can move here. So it could happen this, but now you just don't collect any taxes because you are encircled here. There's a problem. So sometimes it's better you just, let's say, move with 1 cohorts, and then you stay with your capacity, and then you see, okay, they move here, and they move, okay, then I move with 1 also, let's say here, and okay, they stay here because they are afraid of this army, and then in retreat phase I can retreat here, and they could also retreat here, but then they are crossed here, and that's also not good. He could retreat here, theoretically. So in this situation, so it's fair fight. So you can play, and you have also here this capacity. So when he move, you just can move here, and here, and here, let's say. So that's maneuver war here in this game a little bit. So that's what you need to know. Last thing is this trade phase. Is you can buy the stuff. So you just check this inside sheet. So you have here trade cohorts. So it means here is, what is it? Money. It means all these numbers are with money. So it's, when you buy new light infantry, you have to pay 2. You can buy only 1 cohorts for each village, as you can see here. So in start you start with 3 village, so you can only buy 3 new cohorts, so maximal 6. In late game you can buy all your village and so on. You can also no recruit, because recruit is in basic game first. Upgrade. It means you can upgrade your light infantry to another unit, so you pay same money in salaries for light infantry or heavy infantry. It's not important which unit it is. It's always 500 men. But for upgrade you need this request and location. So it means when you want to upgrade your light infantry cohorts to heavy infantry, so buy this man new stuff and train them, you need to be in city. So you first you need to have city, then you need to be there, and then you can upgrade your units to heavy infantry. You could also build in city, you can also buy light infantry, and then this infantry upgrade in same trade phase to heavy infantry. You are limited only with, you can purchase in city 2 cohorts and then 2 upgrades. So theoretically you can buy 2 new cohorts and upgrade them to heavy infantry for 6 money. So just 2 for light and 1 for upgrade. Degradation could happen when you need to build something. So let's say the situation is so, they go away and you know, okay, I don't want to attack now, so I downgrade this unit to light infantry, and then I buy this jock, and I buy it with this light infantry. I could not build this structure with heavy infantry, and when I downgrade this unit in city, I just take my money back. So in location, you just collect this upgrade cost back. When you make this downgrade, for example here, so you are in a situation like this, you cannot attack to this structure because your maximum is 4 and you need 5, but you can downgrade your unit to light infantry, and then you can buy in trade phase siege machines. It's mean you pay 2 money, but you in this situation by degradation you just got nothing back, so it's 0. Landing, it's because when you move with your ship to this, or when you are here and you just want to move here, so you are in this game field actually, and you want to move here now, so you downgrade this unit, you just take 2 money back and then you move here. It's possible. When you are here and you want to go here and upgrade, you have 1 unit here and you got 2 money back. But when you are here and you just land here as a unit, you just got only 1 back, so it's -1. For warship, it's not, here is +3, here is +2 only. And when you want to sell unit, it's mean downgrade, it means you are here, downgrade mean people stay and these ships are away. But when you sell something, then this cohort is away. So it could happen in salaries, you just sell this unit in the end. Attack, here is which dice you use for this fight. So it's for die 1, and here is die 2, and here is 4 shields from level of fortification. Lives, it's 1/1, always in the back, transport ship and ships, and siege machine also always in the back. And heavy infantry in warship has 2. Ability, special ability, each unit has 1. Only line infantry can build. Heavy infantry can reroll, and it's slow. It's slow mean in retreat phase you can only retreat to your village, but only with light infantry. So when you are in a situation like this, in move phase you just move here, and then in retreat you just move here, but you cannot retreat with this unit because it's slow. So that's why it's slow. It means cannot move in retreat phase. This one don't move, but has this special ability actually. Transport ship carried by 3 cohorts, so 3 extra, and new right on sea game field. It means you start with war ships pretty immediately here. Then a request, so light infantry only village, heavy infantry city, siege machines also you don't need nothing. By transport ship you need dock, for warship you need port. So these are 2 what you can buy in first round because you don't have this structure, port and city. And location, light infantry is in settlement, so it's mean a village or city. You can buy only in this 2 structure, so in your city, in your village. You can buy new cohorts here and here. You cannot buy it here or in enemy, so only in by your structure, and not in your structure, but in game field with your settlement. When they are here, you cannot buy new cohorts here, because they control this game field, and you cannot buy here, but you can buy here too, and in movement phase you can go here. Heavy infantry in city, siege machine, then they don't move. It's mean only by besieged settlement. So only in this situation you can buy this upgrade. So you just cut some wood, some trees, and you just construct these siege machines in this place. Transport ship, only shipyard, so port or dock, and warship location is so only from port, but location is not this port or dock, but the sea game field adjacent to this port. So it's mean you start here. Construction is clear, so you just show with this line this. So this is this situation. You just place this building, and you just show how much is done. So you start normal here, but in fast mode you start in 50%, and then you need so many cohorts as here, and then you start in construction phase to build something. Enter only in trade phase, exit, move, or battle phase. When you exit in move phase, you get back 1 money. Not important which building, but 1 money. When you exit in battle phase, you don't get anything, so 0 money for you. When you finish it, maximum 4 cohorts. So you cannot buy with 5 or 8 cohorts the city. Only 4 could build it. And then not 4 in fast mode, but 2 only. And you have to pay something, and you need to have minimum this units. When you have more, maximum 4, you could be quicker. So not two rounds, but only 1 by 4 cohorts. By dog with two cohorts, also in 1 round. With 3 or 4, it's playing no role. You just play it in 1 round. Yes, and this is this cancellation and so on. So then something about victory condition. The player must achieve one of these 4 goals and announce its achievement to others, winning at the end of the next round if they keep it. The others score a wealth. For first condition, unification, all player vassals, so in 3 player or 2, not big deal. When all players are vassal, immediately end of the game. For dominance and for might, you need to achieve this victory condition, so let's say 10 victory points or more. Then you say, okay, I have achieved this goal. Now you have to say it. So we are here, you achieve it, and then you place your token here in the end of the next round, and then when you play more and you are here in this last subphase or a phase, then you check the victory condition, and when you hold it, so you have 10 or 12 or 10, it's end of the game. So dominance is victory point, might is you have to control 14 land game fields, and you have to have 7 completed settlements. So when you have incomplete settlement, the 7 is incomplete, or you have settlement, you have 7 settlement and 1 is encircled, it doesn't count. So you have to have 7 completed and encircled settlement, both of them. Then you also say, okay, I have reached my goal. You place it and then again check. When check is negative, there is no end, and you need to again achieve this victory condition, and then again you achieve it here, place it here, and then it's victory check here. When you have vassal, then you subtract this might condition. So for each vessel, or for each piece actually, when someone pay you piece for 1 year, then you have this 4 game rounds, this discount for victory condition. So when you have piece with, let's say this US white has piece here, we are here now, and then you need not 14 and 7, but you need only 12 and 6. When you have it, now you just place it here, and when is victory checked here, okay, it's done. So this piece or this vessel could help you a lot. Also with victory point, because your vassal in each taxes phase has to pay you something like tribute, so it's half of your taxes income, or victory point, one of them. So he could pay you each round from this 2 victory points. So in 3 rounds, when he don't pay you money but only victory points, you have 6 victory points. And last thing is Welt is scoring. So it's originally after 36 rounds, but you can say, okay, we play only not 9, but let's say 6, and then we score when nobody wins. Victory point you collect for you size city +8 -4, you size village +4 -2, tribute redemption +2 -1. So it's peace, or when you have vassal. Stolen heresy not in game in fast mode, Grainborn not in game, and battle won +1 -1. So this is possibility to how you can collect victory points. And this special is when you have your vassal, then we look at in diplomacy then. And Welt, you just score all of this stuff, so all what you have in on map, it's your score. This is not in game, this is not in game. Bonuses. I have said 1 level of fortification is 5 shields and 1 these blue dice. Wetlands and mountains are +1 level of fortification. So here are only mountains, but we have also some maps with wetlands. So it's this Turkish game field. So for example in England and so. It's also plus level of fortification bonus. Destroyed cohorts are chosen by attacker, but this unit in the back you cannot choose. 3 dice, 1 sword, discard 1 life or 1 shield. It's simple as that. 3 dice without sword is 1 sword. It's like when you roll normal dice and you have 2, 2, 2, it's 1, 6. So this is the point, to eliminate some luck. Building cohorts in the back and have full lives, half attack and bonuses rounded down. So it's mean it could be a situation you are in battle. Let's say you are in this situation, then they fight normally, but these fight as half, and then when you roll something, let's say you have 3 swords, you just cannot choose this one. They are in back, so you have to destroy it first, these 2 units, and then you can first kill this unit in construction. Then you have also this unit, this also in back, so you cannot with your sword kill this unit. You need to first kill this. So in back it means you cannot choose them actually. So you can choose this or this, but not this or this. And 5 cohorts is 1 shield. So when you have 10 cohorts, you have 2 shields. When you are in village as 5 unit and they attack you as 4 or 5, let's say 5, they have 5 this dice, but no defend bonuses, so they have no this extra shield. But you, as defender, you are also 5. You have this extra shield as 5. So you have 5 shields from level of fortification, 1 shield from this 5 unit, and then your lives. So it's pretty, it could be good position. Taxes, as I said, village is 1, port is 2, city is 3, and then each sized game field. So it's mean in game you want also to size some neutral fields, because you collect not only for village, so +1, but also then from each this sized land game field. So as half. So 2 is 1. So 1, 2, 3. So also this one with structure. So you got 1 from village and half from this countryside. Rounded down. Yeah, and not maximum 1 from, as I said, because when you are military present, then you also collect taxes here. And that's all. Last thing what we have to check is setup and diplomacy. So when you look at here in fast mode, so we just prepare this situation. So you just prepare this game setup for you. So it's mean you just prepare 4 of tiles and 6 of cubes in situation like this. So 5 light infantry, 1 transport ship, 3 village and 1 dock, also other. And then you roll with 6 dice. 1. Who is the first player? So first is 3, other. When you are first, you start with placing first village. So we play in 3. So 1 game field is with this red one. So this is 1 game field. So I just place 1 my village here. Then is blue one in the round, and he just choose, for example, this. Then is this red one, and he plays 2 village. So first one here and second, for example, here. Then clockwise, counterclockwise. So blue one, second, okay. I go here, then white, 2 of them. So I just go here and here. And then again blue one. So you just choose Granada, for example, and then red one, the last. So you go, let's say, here. And then each player has chance to move with 1 village. So just move with village. It's okay, it's abstract now, but you just reselect it, because this is not good position now. So you just choose it here, let's say. So first one, this red one player has this possibility. No needed to use it. Blue one, and then he just use it. Then you place to your one of your village with shore this dock, as the other player do. And let's say you just choose it. So you cannot place it now. So here is, if there is no coastal village without dock and transport ship, so you have no dock and no transport ship, but you have 6 light infantry cohorts and 7 money. So not 5 and 5, but 6 light infantry cohorts. So 6 cohorts and, as the other players, and 7 money. So it's actually price of this upgrade. So it's not good position, let's say, but could be good position when you want to attack someone. So you just place all your cohorts here, and then in first round you can attack with 6. Okay, he also could place, okay, he cannot. He can place 5 of them here, and 1 must have to be here. So in this situation, you just don't know which village he choose. So you just make something like this, and when he make this movement, you just cannot go through to help this unit. Or when he make this, you just can go here and then in retreat. So not important now. And then you have this sequence of play. This is easy, so you just start here. First phase is movement, so movement cohorts, then is movement retreat, then is combat. First is withdraw, then is battle, then siege. When you are done, you go in rear phase. First is sub phase construction, then is trade, and then you have special phase taxes. So is it also here. Victory condition I have said. Well, I said. I think I said all of thing. Victory points, yes, yes, yes. Movement, that was all. Combat, I think it was all. All situation in the game, it was also all. And the last thing is diplomacy. So let's say in the fast mode, you don't have this rival. You don't have actually. You don't have rival. That's the problem. So by rival, it's something like balance mechanisms. Then two players play not against one because it's not good. But in fast mode, it's not thing like that. So it's only diplomacy solution of this situation. So you as player could say, okay, I am in not good position. Not, let's say it's not in 3 player. Let's say you are in 7 player in game and 1 player is pretty in bad situation. So you just say, okay, I'm your vassal. So you have peace with this player to end of this game, but you play independently. To the end of this game, and you can still win. So in this fast mode is pretty difficult because you have 3 taxes in a year, so you just pay. But in basic game, it's pretty good option to be vassal. So this is vassal. For vassal as lord, you just got victory points, and then from taxes something, and in scoring also something. It's all here, so you pay as vassal 1 victory point immediately, and then you pay tribute. But here in errata is you pay victory point or you pay taxes, or not taxes, but you pay tribute, so half of your taxes actually. So this is first option. It's mean when you are vassal and lord, you are team. In team, you can cooperate economically, not in fast mode actually, but you also can cooperate military. So when you are, these 2 players are in team, when occurs situation 2 players in 1 game field, they have to fight. Also when they have another agreement, they have to fight. When you are team, you don't have to fight. And you also could make like this, you just buy siege weapon and you as team use it as 1 player. So you just, okay, you put this situation, you just retreat, you withdraw to, and you just can use as team. So not he attacks separately and he separately, but they attack together. This is team. Then you have peace. Peace is actually team. In team is always peace, and you have also peace. So vassalage is 1 option, and then you have redemption and tribute. Tribute mean you pay. Okay, in fast mode only money, so you paid half, rounded down, of your taxes to another player, and if he accept it, there is peace for 1 year, so 4 rounds. He could refuse it, so that's, but you can pay tribute every subphase, so it's not so complicated. When you pay the tribute is peace, you cannot attack each other, and so on and so on. And the player who take this tribute has victory points +2 and has this discount for victory condition. When you pay redemption, but only in trade subphase, you have to pay all your potential taxes income. he cannot refuse it. You just buy this piece, victory condition same, these victory points same. You also have automatically this military access. So by tribute, you just need to accept this military access. But with redemption, they can move through your country without asking. Yeah. Other agreements, you can make what you want. You just cannot pay less as it's here, and you just, something is forbidden. There are some tips. You can just pay someone to become vassal. So you just not you could be friendly. And yeah, redemption, yeah. And how looks this piece and this tribute and redemption? You just place your tokens. So as vassal is simple. One player take this and as lord, and second as vassal, and you know it. When you have peace, so you don't need peace when you are vassal and lord. When you have peace and you are here, then you buy it. So let's say you are here, so it's mean you paid as white tribute to red one. So red one is a player who is who became who gets something. He is up, and now is peace. And when end of this round happen in next year, peace is done. So you just see this piece in this overview cards. This was victory condition. So is that. Another modes have more rules, and yeah. So basic mode, it has also the economic stuff and special phase, and the advanced mode is actually original game. And you have also start bonuses, you have also all units, all buildings, you can build extra fortification and so on and so on. You have this rival, prestige, special movement, more bonuses, interception of escape, more dice, and so on and so on. Fishing, yeah, that's a lot of things. But star bonuses are most important. And then you have also this complex mode. There is also some morale and level of command and weather and so on and so on. So you have in the game also this first game of the Scharz. So it's basic mode, 4 round. So you just look how this game goes. You can also check my another video from it was 13 rounds of the game in 3 players, how it's go in fast mode, or you just check this basic mode gameplay. And I say one thing, okay, this errata is probably quite advanced, but it's not so difficult, because I just print this game rules something like 9 months ago. So this errata was needed now, so that's why. So I say one thing: you just don't need to read rule as the first thing when you get this game, because it's too complex also for this fast mode. You just need to see this thing. What's happened? What this mean? These rules are as by war games. It's not for you read it first. You just read the first game, and then you know what about this game is, and then you can read these game rules. But I say it's better to check these videos. Then you just take this player cards and you play alone with this card. And then when you don't know what's happened now in this special situation, you just take this game rules, you just check index, you find this situation, you read this special situation, you probably could check if there is 8.3, so it's new rules here, and you just check this specific situation. But it's not possible to read this rule and you got all of this. This game is complex in this this way of play. You need to look at video. You need to look first game or this fast mode, and you learn step by step this game. But then the game is not so complicated. There is complex but not complicated. So you just follow this. You just follow this subphase, and you are so limited in action. So it's not this game is not complicated. It's easy, but its problem is when you take rules and you just okay, what is that? What does it mean? Here are some shortcuts. Where are shortcuts? Sorry, shortcuts are not here. I just forgot it. So it's now in errata. All 4 shortcuts have to be in page 1. But when you search shortcuts, they are here in player card. There are shortcuts. So, and yeah, some game rules started with setup and preparation, but you need to know about game plan first. That's why it's this and you also need to know what represent it. What's the goal of this game? Okay, here is this generally, and then here are victory condition. But what's your what's your thinking victory condition when you don't know this complex thing? So okay, so you can check it all, but first, after some gameplay videos or this first game of Scharz, it's a pretty good way how to learn this game, because you just make this move yourself, so it's better to remember this whole thing, and then when you read this, it makes all sense. But sorry, it's not professional game rules, it's from me, so I accept this critique, and so I prepare for autumn this year professional game rules, so it would be better. But this game is quite complex, so that's why I make this fast mode, this first game, and so on, so it's easier for you to make it to play this game. Okay, I think I said all of the thing without cutting and so it's, but I think it could help. If you have still problem with this game rules, you can write me. I also have yet in March and in April, each Wednesday in 18 o'clock this Middle Europe time tabletop simulator game. So you can just join this game, and I just show some rules, or I can explain the thing, or we can play it and you see it real, and I just can advise you what to do, how it and explain the thing. So check the videos, join to tabletop simulator, or write me. That's all possible. Oh, okay, thank you.